K975, home to the morning hustle. Ayeeedubb is who I be, and I have a very special guest, a talented guest. This is a unique guest too. It's J.Ward, aka Jalen, aka Little Texaco, aka the mayor.
Yeah.
I can keep going on and on and on. But how you doing?
I'm great. It's my birthday. I'm feeling amazing.
Oh, it is your birthday. Happy birthday!
Appreciate it.
What a great way to spend your birthday.
Come on now.
Doing a radio interview.
Come on now.
In the biggest station in Raleigh, Durham.
Favorite station.
Come on. We love to see it, don't we?
100%.
What you got planned for your birthday?
We really just rocking out. I'm dropping a song today. Celebrating 30 today. We just on vibes all day today. You know, the weather, it always happens on my birthday for some reason. So I'm just enjoying it. We just gonna rock out.
Oh, I love it. A big 32, a milestone birthday?
Crazy.
Like, come on.
It's all perfect timing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just one of those years for sure.
That's what's up. Well, I said earlier we have like a lot to talk about because you do so many different things.
Yeah.
So I think we should start off with like, so when I say like, who is J.Ward, who is Jalen, like we met like maybe like a year or two ago. And
yup.
as you can see, I have the Proud Black brand
You
on.
do. I love you. I appreciate that.
And we kind of linked up with the whole the skating board
event
that you had.
Yup.
Was it a year ago or
It was
2
last
years?
year.
It was last year.
Yup.
And then also shout out to Taz. I think that's how we got actually linked together and stuff like that. So how'd you get to be in your position where I feel like a creative in Raleigh, of course, somebody who's supportive of the community, the city, trying to do different things and trying to, you know, help people and just do different things. So how'd you get into that role?
Yeah. So as a creative, like, kind of just starting back, I mean, it definitely derives from my childhood, just like being artistic, always just kind of like being in tune on what's going on, being inspired by stuff. But really, like over these past couple years, I've really built up like this inspiration to help the community, but to really like expose and showcase to the youth of like, you can do anything. Like, I'm really just on like a journey of like, yo, I can do whatever I want. So like now I'm in like this artist rap stage, but like, you know, it still adds on to me being a philanthropist, community activist. You mentioned the skateboard event like last year. It was crazy. You know, we gave out 100 skateboards to kids and everything. And I think it was just super dope to really bring that, but also to give kids like a new hobby for them to know like, yo, I'm in y'all's corner. And, you know, like you're able to find new things to do in Raleigh. Me being from here, a product of Raleigh, like the resources are super limited. So just like taking that time to figure out some cool things to do out here, to give them kids some resources and stuff. Like, I'm on a journey, but I know I see in myself, I see that in them too. And they have exponential possibilities of just doing whatever they want in life. So we're all kind of in a journey together, but I'm definitely like, I know that I can help these kids just be inspired by somebody, and it's bigger than me, you know. It's a whole bunch of people in my age group, generations who are leaders as well. So we just kind of all trying to build up Raleigh together for real. Yeah.
Cause I also saw you do like, you did a couple college lectures lately. How's that been? Do you like doing that?
Dope. That is fire. Like, doing lectures is, I think it's like next level. It teaches you that people will be able to take words that you say in a space and like use that towards their education, use that towards like being inspired, like being able to like, you know what, I'm going to shift and I might change my major. Like I had like a few students like want to change their majors and go into like art and stuff rather than being like a business or accountant, but still utilize the courses that they have there. So just kind of talk about the lecture. So what I did is like, instead of like just telling them about my educational background, like I went to school for biology and stuff to become a dentist and everything, which is cool. But if I could do it all over again, I probably would have went for like the arts and everything and still utilize like that to leverage what I'm doing now. Everything happens for a reason. But what I did is like, I told those kids, like, take the time there and figure out like what you want to do. You may come out of school and do something totally different. That's what I'm doing now. Like, I'm not even really, I'm using my degree in my creative side, but like not using my degree. I'm not a dentist. So I'm kind of letting them know like, yo, you can figure out what you want to do here and then make an honest living. Like, I love what I'm doing each and every day. Like, I'm happy instilling that within the youth and the students. Like, it's crazy. Those students, when I lecture them, like, they came up to me head over heels, like, man, can you be my mentor? Can you can you keep up the track of what I'm doing and everything? So it's just cool. It's just cool. Like, I'm able to be relatable, but like, people really rock with what I'm doing. It's crazy.
Yeah, I see, like, when I follow you on, like, Instagram, it's like you post, like, the screenshots, and then, like, if you, like, after everything, I feel like every day, because you always announcing something or dropping something.
Yep.
So it's always, like, a testimonial or, like, a, someone just saying, like, how dope you are for the city.
For sure.
And things like that. So it's got to be feeling good, right?
Yeah, nah, definitely. Like, I don't take none of it for granted either, because, like, it could be all over tomorrow. Like, I'm on a high right now, but, like, I'm definitely feeling like God put me in this position for a reason. So I'm just, like, taking whatever he's putting in me and just, like, putting it back into these different creative ways. Yeah.
Nah, I love it.
Yeah.
I was going to say real quick, like you said, doing for the city and kind of like you growing up here and not seeing, like, the things that we have going on now.
Yep.
Was it ever hard for you to be that person? Because I'm just trying to figure, like, with me being in radio, I have, like, the platform, like, kind of helps me do things. So how is it for you getting older and growing up and doing that? Because I know you know a lot of people now.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps, like, whatever you do put out, you know people are going to rock with it.
For sure.
But for people who maybe, like, who want to do something but maybe don't have, you know, a big group of friends or a big support system but want to do something, how can people, like, just still continue to, like, do something, or just, like, what could they do? You got any, like, advice, or maybe what did you do and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got some game for sure. All right, so me personally, old me, very introverted to myself. So, like, my community base was, like, small. Me, not even talking about my brand and stuff, but, like, my network. So, like, my friends, I definitely had, like, a close niche of friends and stuff like that, but it was very small niche for me personally. What I did have to build up is, like, in order for people to gain a liking to you, you have to be your genuine self, but you do have to step out your comfort zone. Everything I'm doing is me, like, taking a risk of, like, yo, you know, I'm going to just put myself out there. I'm always thinking of that strategically, but always like, you know what, let me just bank on myself. Let me be myself, and let me just give myself to the world. Old me probably would not be doing, like, I'm telling you, I'm super, like, always been like to myself, quiet, everything. So it's just been cool to see this different side of me. So if anything, I tell people who feel like they have, like, lack of resources or, like, a lack of community base or whatever, like, just be yourself. That's going to be the only way people are going to gravitate to you. They're going to notice you, but you got to put yourself out there and be your genuine self and be your authentic self, and then that community who relate to you and who resonate with you, they're going to, like, by the force of nature, they're going to gravitate to you. It's super crazy. But, like, I didn't start off, like, with no crazy hype. I mean, I just built it up, and I just told people, like, look, I got this vision, and they trusted the vision, you know, and telling them, like, look, but I'm being myself. Like, I ain't trying to be somebody I'm not. I ain't trying to, like, give off no facade or nothing, no fake. Like, nah, that's crazy. I can't even do myself no justice of that. So everything I do every day has always been my authentic self. So that's the game that I could give anybody. Be yourself, and people are going to gravitate to you. It's just force of nature. So, yeah, for sure.
That's the real thing. Like when the people say real, recognize real,
Yep.
if you're genuine, it's going to, like, just ooze out of you. So, like, you can't help it.
Can't. I mean,
Right.
it literally just, like, it's force of nature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about Proud Black Brand real quick, because I feel like it's taking over the city too.
Yo.
And so you design everything for Proud Black Brand.
Everything.
Right.
Everything.
So what was the timeline on that? Because was it always clothes? Was it always just kind of like just graphics and, like, design? Or, like, what was how did it start?
Yeah. Proud Black Brand started off with an idea at first. So, like, the original idea derived in 2019, and what I really wanted to do was, like, I'm into fashion, like, clothing is my thing and stuff, but I really wanted to create, like, a statement with something, but also to give people, like, something to feel not necessarily a part of, but feel like they own it. So, like, Proud Black Brand isn't about me at all. Like it's really an idea of talking about yourself and instilling these traits within yourself. So it started off like, okay, how can I create something to give people something to, like, you know what, get that light bulb in their head, like, you know what, I'm good at this and I feel proud of myself. Let me make it happen. Let me do this. And you may have to look towards somebody like me or some cultural figure. Like, I'm inspired by a lot of people, but like the light bulb, it has to pop off in your head, and it may be your surroundings. So what I take from the brand is, okay, let me push out like these different things, such as clothing, community events. Like, I mean, I've been doing like a lot of films and movies and everything. Let me also we got a YouTube segment that we call PBB Conversations. So we go interview people. We might interview you, you know, just because of the fact, like, there's kids who want to be in your shoes one day, you know, and like taking that time of them 10 minutes of them watching what you do on a day-to-day and you talking about it and stuff, that light bulb may pop in their head like, okay, it's possible, you know. So that's really what the platform is. But like, our clothes is fire, you know, so thank God the social status, that really took us to another level. Yeah. So once that popped off in 2020, we made a lot of motion with that, but then like really just leveraging, I started getting really good at like creating the more designs, the graphic side. Like, I do graphics for different companies and stuff like that, just to like stay in it and stuff. But like, man, PBB is expanding so crazy. We got some crazy stuff coming up next year. We've been chilling because we really just working on the foundation and showing people next year what we're about to do. But PBB, yeah, like, it's a beautiful thing, and I know that it's going to be a worldwide brand. Like, everybody can relate to it. That's the cool thing about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And speaking about Proud Black brand, I feel like a big moment was the John Wall Holiday Invitational. Yeah. How was it seeing everybody have your shirt? Like, what? That's supposed to be crazy.
Like, I still think about it because, like, the shirt... All right, so John Wall is, like, one of the biggest figures in Raleigh. Like, man, like, that man shifted everything as far as on the basketball scene, but also like, yo, okay, like, you can make it. Like, anything is possible here. So being able to create a design to then go back to somebody who I looked up to then having a shirt on hundreds of people is insane. It's insane. And the shirt, I mean, till this day, like, people always ask me like, yo, is that shirt still around and stuff? I can't even get the shirt.
Really?
No, I can't even get the shirt. I have no access to it. But it is cool just to see like how it resonated with people. People, like, the graphic is so crazy. People can tell it's a story with it. And it's like everybody's story who played ball and stuff. But yeah, that shirt really, like, I think about it every day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah,
it's an iconic shirt. Like, it just stands out. Even like, cause I got one, of course. Yeah. And the material is like that. What is it like? Is it dry fit?
Yeah, it's like a dry fit material.
I would have preferred a little Gildan, little Hanes, little material. But you know what?
I had no control over that.
It's okay.
But you know, it's all love. Shout out to Ethics, Ethnica, something like that. The companies and stuff who I worked with on it and everything. But yeah, the shirts. I appreciate the opportunity.
Nice fire. Yeah. I was so proud in that moment when I saw it happen because I knew you were like, I think people had to vote for it, right? Or was it just like
people had to vote for it? Yeah, so like it was a pool of like different people who were graphic designers and everything, and then at the end it came down to 2 people. And I think for like 2 or 3 weeks they had to do a vote or whatever, and I ain't gonna lie, I smashed the vote, so I went crazy. Yeah, people just supported. People was rocking with the design and everything, and you know, rest is history.
I love it. So exciting. Another thing I want to talk about is I've been seeing the Ode to Raleigh. So I'm guessing, is that tapping into like the movie, film, documentary type lane?
Everything.
Okay.
And Ode to Raleigh is like, and Ode to Raleigh is... It's another idea, but it's me putting everything on Front Street, from the movies to the music to the art. Like, I ain't even told anybody, but I'm working with a art museum right now. We're trying to do a whole like creative exhibit where I'm exhibiting like my paintings and stuff. So I paint and stuff too. So we're gonna be showcasing that. but also like it's gonna be a creatives panel. So I'll have like different people from all different backgrounds. Like I know a few architects, I know a few cinematographers, I know a few people who are making stuff happen here, and having them like on the panel and people can come out. It's gonna be free, and you'll be able to just kind of like get some free game, and like just be inspired. And it's gonna be it's gonna be dope. So I don't want to spoil that, but an ode to Raleigh is just a montage of just stuff. Like it's just whatever you want to make it, and that's another one. It's not about me. I want people to just kind of like do their thing. So let's say if somebody wants to go out one day and film their idea of what Raleigh looks like, hit me up, and then I'll put that on the page, because you know, it's just like if you're from Raleigh or you're making something happen in Raleigh, like that's really what the page is. It's an open book. Yeah.
I love that. Now, from like just talking real quick about like everything you got going on, like from like the film, the clothing, the graphic, and of course like the lectures and everything. Yep. I just want to know personally, like, what do you do when you not working? Like, people always ask me like, oh, what do you like to do? And but I feel like I love what I do, so it don't be work. I have to put a little cliche little thing.
Exactly.
But so do you do anything else, or do you feel like everything is always just like
work
type thing?
Yeah, I mean, I give myself that time. Like, I got my homies here and stuff like that. Like, if we ain't going to skateboard and everything, like we travel. So like we be going to Fashion Week. We going to Art Basel in Miami.
Oh, nice.
Coming up and everything. So it ain't like, you know, I'm putting I'm putting a lot of time. I'm probably putting 90% work, but the 10%, you know, we try to enjoy it because life is short. So, you know, we definitely gonna try to take advantage of the freelance opportunities that we do. So it's fun. Everything I do is fun. Like my painting, when I paint and stuff, I look at that as like my downtime. I mean, I ride my bike too, so like that'd be like my downtime. Yeah. Music is like my getaway. But yeah, if I'm not like chilling with the homies and stuff, or I'm not with my friends or whatnot, we working. Working. We on a mission, so we working.
You got stuff to do, so it makes sense.
Exactly.
And I'm glad you mentioned the music real quick, because I feel like this is to me and the public, the newest venture.
Yep.
So I need you to explain it, because it's a little Texaco, and in the song, and I've seen you say like the best new rapper out of Raleigh,
the hottest new rapper out of Raleigh.
So like, where does this come from? What is this?
I mean, oh man, yo, what's so crazy is, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but music has always been a thing for me. I feel like I got like an A&R ear. Like me and my boys in college, we was on the SoundCloud era before the SoundCloud era popped. Even before that, like Jay-Z, Nas, even down, like, yo, I listen to everybody, like Cardi, all them, like, those is my peoples, man. I really rock with artists, man. So nonetheless, like, the music is really just, it's showing what I'm about, but also is like, okay, I'm good. I feel like I'm the hottest rapper. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, even if this is the first song, like, I feel like I compete with the big names. Like, I really do feel like, okay, like I'm up there. But also I feel like Raleigh, we have a music scene, but there is a space where like I just want to kind of chime in and talk about it in that scene, because Raleigh's bubbling, and like, you know, I'm fortunate to have like a platform and to have a space for the city and stuff, and I just want to kind of amplify it and to bring more eyes from my platform to the scene, and whether it is through the music and everything. So Lil Texaco is, you know, it's like an alter ego. I be feeling myself. I be feeling like I'm the hottest rapper. I be feeling like I'm the flyest guy in the world. You know, everything, like, but you know, I'm entitled to feel like that, because you know, you gotta be yourself. That's one thing, but also like you gotta be confident, and that's the thing with me. Like, I really do feel all this stuff. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm the best designer. I feel like when it comes to like all types of stuff, I think with this philanthropy stuff, like I really think like I'm the best public figure when it comes to speaking and stuff, inspiring people, and everybody, like, and this is not taken away from nobody. Like, everybody has a role that they play and stuff. But you know, for me, like I definitely want to be my authentic self. And yeah, Lil Texaco, he's here. It's an alter ego. It's me. It's definitely me. I'm not fabricating it, but like it's definitely a part of me that's been waiting to like come out through music. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you do everything yourself too? Like the whole like mixing, mastering, beats, or like?
Yo, yeah. So I wrote the lyrics and everything. The beat, first song. So I went through YouTube, sourced the beat. But shout out the engineer, yo. He's based in Raleigh and everything. His name is Austin Tyler. This is my guy. First song I ever recorded. We went in there. We hit the ground running. Great connection. Sky High Studios. If you want to check him out. Yo, like. He took the song to another level as far as the sound, taking it, like really giving it that feel. We did a video, and the guy that recorded the video, his name is Jameer. He's out in the 252. But like the music, you'll hear how quality it is. So like we definitely took the time to make sure the sound is right, but also make sure it's crystal clear. He definitely did all the engineering as far as that. So Austin, you the GOAT. My brother, yo, let's keep making history, man. Let's just keep making magic happen.
Oh, that's so dope. Yeah. And then at the time of this interview, of course, I don't know what it sounds like or the video, but when this interview is out, everybody will know what Canary Yellow sounds like and what it looks like. So what can you describe like your sound? Like what is the sound of Lil Texaco? Like what can we expect?
Oh, that's a great question. All right, so Canary Yellow, first of all, the title is hard. Like the title, like I definitely wanted to have a title where like if this is the only song I record, I definitely want it like you're gonna think, if you think Canary Yellow, I want you to attach me and to that, you know, that term. But what you're gonna expect is like definitely me feeling I'm in my mode. So like when I recorded it, I had on like my Louis V shades, I had on my Goyard lanyard, I had on the stuff that I be feeling like when I'm in a mode, when I'm just in my element. So you're just gonna kind of hear me pop in my talk, but I do like I'm letting you know like I'm putting on for the city. Basically, that's really what it is me putting on for the city. I feel like this is an anthem. It's a hit. This song, like I've listened to this song probably 200-300 times. I ain't gonna lie. I watched the video 100 times. The video is super hard. I'm asking anybody and everybody, watch the video before you listen to the song so you can see the vibe. You get the vibe. I got my hood in there. Shout out Fratuck. Shout out Worthdale. I got my family in there. Shout out my mom. Shout out my brother. I got my gang in there. Shout out Bert, like my boy Jalen. Yeah, and it's just like, man, like I'm really like it's tying in with the note to Raleigh. So I'm just like giving everything back, but paying homage to a city that made me and what I'm inspired by. And I'm just like, I'm really giving that fly talk, really.
I love it.
Yeah.
You gotta be a little time to talk. Your talk is always appreciated and needed. We love that. Now, is this gonna come into like an EP, an album, or just like maybe singles? Like, what's the game plan?
That's another great question. You good with questions?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go off the ears. So if people are rocking with this song, and I know my real one's gonna rock with it, because I played it for a few homies when we did the music video, and like. Yeah, that head start vibing. It's
okay.
Like, okay. But, yeah, like, if you, like, I'm going off the crowd, the energy and everything. So if it's one of those, I'll get back in the stew and I'll do, like, a little EP, a few songs and everything and throw a whole project out. I mean, that's the game plan anyway. But, like, at the same time, I'm super busy. So I may, like, just depending on, like I said, like, if I'm on to the next thing, I might be on to the next thing. So I'm going to go off the crowd on this, you know, if y'all rocking with me. You know, I might also, okay, so like if this song, you know, if the song pops at like Dreamville Fest, look, y'all put me on the stage, man. Put me on the stage, yo. If I can at least get the song to that type of caliber, me putting on for the city, being on the stage or something like that, that has to happen. Like especially me just doing what I've been doing and stuff, I have to be on the stage. So if we do that, I'll do a whole album if I could. Yeah.
That's needed.
Yeah.
And I'm big on like speaking things into existence. Whenever people come in here, I'm always like, you know, say what you want to say, what you want to do, because you never know. Like, this is
You just
the space.
never know.
Yeah.
Never know.
Oh my gosh, so yeah, I'll see you at Dreamville. So on the stage.
Hey, let's go to speak that to existence.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, Jalen, like I said, we talked about a lot that you got going on. Is there anything I missed and that you definitely want to talk about?
I mean, you definitely hit all the good parts, but if anything, like I said, like when you see this video and everything, just know, like, coming from a good space, I definitely want the kids, the youth, the city, the world. Like, I want this song to go worldwide, so like I just want people to know, like, I'm coming from a different perspective, but I'm not trying to like copy anybody. I'm not trying to like, you know, be like nobody. I'm being myself. And like, if you need somebody to just like look up to or like look for that inspiration and stuff, like maybe the music gets you into this world of what I'm building and stuff, and then it takes you to another level as a person. So the song, the music is like kind of like another entryway of doing that. But at the same time, like I said, you be yourself. Everybody keep doing your music, keep doing your art stuff, keep doing your business stuff. Go to school, definitely go to school. College shifted me, shaped me, took me to another level. I went to A&T, so, you know, it's all love to the HBCUs everywhere. And shoot, man, like, you know, I'm just a regular person. I'm literally like, I'm humble. I'm not trying to like be this top tier, you know, oh man, it's all about me. Nah. I want to see everybody win. So yeah, I love everybody, and that's real, like all different people, all forms of people. That keeps me going. And yeah, like, let's just keep winning. That's really it. Like, let's just keep winning. And oh man, shout out to the city. Shout out to Raleigh.
Shout out to Raleigh. Shout out to the 919. Shout out to you, for real, for real.
Appreciate that.
Yes. Yes, where can people follow you real quick? Where can people get to know like everything that you got going on? What's your socials?
All right, so I got a few socials. So let's start off with the main hub is J.Ward, J.Ward, W-A-R-D, __. And then you'll see like the worlds open up. So then I got my rap page, Texaco, just like the gas station. You just gonna spell that 3 times. Then I got Proud Black Brand, Cultural's #1 brand. Proud Black Brand all together, no underscores. Then we got the community projects. You can just type that in, that'll pop up. I mean, shoot, I got a whole bunch of pages, but like you go through the J.Ward page, then you'll see everything else kind of open up and stuff. And then the proudblackbrand.com. And yeah, we just everywhere. But that's, I think, yeah. Just go through J.Ward, and that'll open up everything else.
For sure. Well, Jalen, I appreciate you coming to the station today. I appreciate this talk and this conversation, because like we talk, like we know what each other got going on, but we never had a little sit down.
Yeah,
so I appreciate
sure.
hearing what you got going on. I love me a creative. I love somebody that's doing something different in the city. So I appreciate you so much, and keep doing what you're doing. And I can't wait to see what you got at 40 and 50 and 60th birthday and say, like I said, keep going. So I appreciate you so much.
Appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, Ayeeedubb. Seriously, appreciate you. You killing it. I'm watching you. You killing it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Right. And keep it locked to K97.5.